Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday Week 11 early game update show. And we'll also talk about preview the late games, and we'll let you know about all the action today. And I'll let you know where we are with the Browns game. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday Week 11 trivia question. It's a Browns trivia question. Who threw for the Browns' first ever TD, that's touchdown, in 1946? I'll have the answer later in the podcast. Well, it's week 11 of the NFL season, and we have plenty of early and late game NFL action for you today. Right now, the Browns and the Buffalo Bills are battling it out right now at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, due to a major snowstorm in Buffalo, New York. But that storm wasn't going to stop either team from playing today. This game is a must win for the Browns today if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Browns had a touchdown and a field goal in the first half, and but they found themselves trailing at halftime, and right now 13-10. The Browns defense has looked really good in this game so far today. Ethan Powick left the game with an injury on the first play of the game, and then Martin Emerson Jr. came in. Powick went in the locker room. We don't know if he's going to return, but Emerson left the game with an injury, and he did not go into the medical tent, but he could return soon. So we'll keep you updated on that. And right now, I'm going to let you know where we stand with this game right now. First quarter, the Browns scored their first touchdown of the game. Jacoby Brissett deep right to Amari Cooper for a 25-yard touchdown. Cade York's extra point is good, and it was 7-0 Browns. Then Buffalo had the punt after going 3 and out. 3 plays and 7 yards. And the Browns had the punt after going 3 and out. 3 plays and 7 yards. Then Buffalo, they got to 4th and 2 with the Cleveland 24. Bass's 42-yard field goal was good. It was 7-3 Browns. Then the Browns got to 4th and 14 at the Buffalo 14. Cade York, 32-yard field goal is good, and it was 10-3 Browns at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Bills went 3 and out at the punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays and minus 3 yards, and the Browns had a fumble, and Jacoby Brissett was second and third at the Buffalo 47. Jacoby Brissett fumbles. He had dropped the ball at the Buffalo 43. It was covered by Milano at the Buffalo 48, and then the Bills got the ball back, and then went 3 and out. Had to punt after 3 plays, and actually got to field goal range. Excuse me, there. Bass's 36-yard field goal was good, and it was 10-6 Browns. Then the Browns went 3 and out, and had to punt after going 6 plays and 25 yards, and then Buffalo scored their second touchdown of the game. Josh Allen, short left pass for Stephon Diggs, and it was a 5-yard touchdown. And then Bass's extra point is good, and it was 13-10. And then Jacoby Brissett kneeled at the Cleveland 24 for a minus 1 yard, and it was 13-10 at halftime. Right now, Buffalo kicked another field goal. Bass's 56-yard field goal was good. It's now 16-10. Bills, and that's where we stand. And right now, and hopefully the Browns will get the ball back, because we do need to score, boys. We cannot lose this game today. But right now, I'm gonna do the picks of the week and all of the games for you. Right now, actually, before we do that, I want to go back to the Thursday night game. The Tennessee Titans beat the Green Bay Packers 27-17 at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry had their best game of the year. Derrick was over 1,000 yards and had a couple of yards for rushing in that game. And he carried the ball 28 times for 87 yards. That's Derrick Henry, and he went and he tallied his 10th. It was a 10th touchdown of the season. That was his other achievement. And Ryan Tannehill had one of his best games of the season in years. So, and Aaron Rodgers blames himself for that loss. And Green Bay struggled in that game, offensively and defensively. So, and I took Green Bay and lost, and so did my brother-in-law Eric Hoyle. So, hopefully we can do better with these games today. Now I will have the rest of the picks in just a moment. But right now it's time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday Week 11 trivia question. Who threw for the Browns' first ever TD in 1946? And if you said Cliff Lewis, you are correct. Although Graham would eventually unseat Lewis, Cliff Lewis started that first game and threw a 19-yard TD pass. And to Max Speedy. I will have another trivia question. A trivia question on my next podcast, which will be for tomorrow's Monday Night Football game. So stay tuned for that. Now to go over all the action and all the other picks today. All right, the Chicago Bears are taking on the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. They're tied at 17 in the third quarter with 12-17 to go. Atlanta's got the ball. And I'm taking Atlanta, so is my brother-in-law Eric Hoyle. The Philadelphia Eagles are taking on the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. They find themselves down 13-3 in the third quarter with 6:32 to go in the third. The New York Jets are taking on the New England Patriots right now at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and they are tied at 3. New England has the ball, and Philly has the ball with the Colts games. The Washington Commanders are taking on, and for those ones I've mentioned, I've taken Philadelphia, and I have taken the Patriots, and and my brother-in-law has taken the Eagles and the Patriots as well. The Washington Commanders are taking on the Houston Texans. They're dominating the Commanders today, 20-3 right now in the third quarter with 7:49 to go. Washington has the ball, and I'm taking the Commanders, and so is my brother-in-law Eric Hoyle. And for today's Browns game, actually no, the LA Rams and the Saints are battling it out right now. It's 17-14 New Orleans. I've taken the Saints. My brother-in-law has taken the Rams. That's one we don't agree on. And for today's Browns-Bills game, I've gone with the Browns because I feel it's a must-win. They need to win it, and I'm hoping they win. And my brother-in-law has taken the Bills. Those are the only two games we don't agree on. The Baltimore Ravens are taking on the Carolina Panthers at M&T Bank Stadium in at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And they're tied at 3 right now. And I've gone with Baltimore, and so is my brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle. The Detroit Lions are dominating the New York Giants in the third quarter. 24-6 with 10-10 left to go in the third. And I'm taking the Giants, and so is my brother-in-law. Oh boy, this may not be. Game may not go the way we want it to go. And in the late games today, the Las Vegas Raiders are taking the Denver Broncos at Empire Field at Mile High, and I'm going with the Broncos, and so is my brother-in-law. And the Dallas Cowboys will take on the Minnesota Vikings at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm going with the Vikings, and so is my brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle. The Cincinnati Bengals in the other late game will take on the Pittsburgh Steelers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight's Sunday night game, the Kansas City Chiefs will take on the LA Chargers at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. I've gone with the Chiefs, and so is my brother-in-law, and he's taken Cincinnati as well. No, I told you he took the Vikings. And tomorrow's Monday night game between the 49ers and the Cardinals. I have taken San Francisco, and so has my brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle. So, right now, it's been a close one between the Browns and the Bills, but the Browns really need to come out and really, they need to score. They need to really keep Baltimore on their toes and really put the pressure on Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. So, we'll see if they can do it. So, and I'm hoping that they can. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday early games update show. And I'll be back with the post-game show for the early games and the late games pregame show once the game between the Browns and the Bills is concluded and all the early games have concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.